Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump, DEI, and not playing their game. So I got a message. Belle, I know the way this channel tries to avoid capitalizing on horrible events. When I found out why you use over there in your titles, I thought it was one of the most conscientious things I've ever seen a YouTube channel do. But I'm begging you to put that aside for a moment and talk about DEI, now that the pilot has been shown to not be DEI. We got scapegoated and the pilot was white. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Not in the way you probably want anyway. But stick with me. For those who don't know, DEI is the new boogeyman. Much like the other terms that get villainized, most people who talk about it can't define it. It stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. That terminology is being cast aside, but it'll be back under a new name eventually. When people complain about it, normally it's a coded term to mean something it doesn't actually mean. They take it to mean not white. That view of it has taken hold so much that even in the message, that's kind of the definition. Statistically speaking, I'd be willing to bet at least one of the pilots would fall under DEI, even if they all turn out to be white. At time of recording, I've only seen one of them. I fall under most DEI programs, and not because I'm a woman, but because I'm a veteran. Now, there was a time when 2 out of 3 commercial pilots were vets. Because the military is short on pilots and paying more attention to retention, that number has fallen a bit. But vets still make up a sizable chunk of commercial pilots. Right now, there's a bunch of veterans who are probably really confused. Go over to your favorite search engine and type in DEI Veterans Programs. You'll probably have to scroll past a few news articles about the VA canceling their DEI programs, which is certainly a move. But you'll eventually find HR websites talking about it, or university websites, and so on. I'd be willing to bet that many vets don't realize that when they repeat these talking points about DEI, they're actively working against their own interests. But I guess we don't have to worry about it, because veterans still have that edge that helps us get hired. It's called the Work Opportunity Tax Credit. Ever see those signs that say, "We proudly hire veterans"? There's not a sign advertising that the company gets a pretty hefty tax benefit for hiring eligible veterans. I think the average benefit is around $4,500 per new hire. But I think it can be up to $9,600 under the right circumstances. If you didn't know this, learn from it. They can get you repeating talking points, and if you don't actually learn what they mean, you might be working against yourself, just so some politician can have a talking point. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.